Hey everyone, welcome back to People Mover Inc., where we're moving people, yep, but we're also moving cargo now. And that's a thing. And, well, last time around, we were building a freight hub up here for Vancouver, right? The Vancouver Freight Hub. Yeah, that's what we were doing. And got the rail connection up to the Allentown hub, and that has got some possibilities. And we've also got this connected to the track where we can run trains from. So I think the first thing I should probably do here is get a track going, or a train line going between the two freight hubs. Yeah, I think that's probably the smart thing to do. So I'm going to go in here. Now, uh, I don't have a lot of options here. All I've got is, Steam. Uh, don't have any multiple units, right? Just got Steam. And the general is obviously what we're going to use because it's the stronger loco. So we'll do that. But for cargo, I can either make it consist with all four of these types of wagon, or I could just put Naffy's wagons on there. Now, I don't think Naffy's is a bad option if you think about it. It's we got horse carts that are moving everything as well, so there's no reason we can't do that with trains, right? But they do hold fewer item bits of cargo, but they're also shorter. So, um, hmm, do I just bite the bullet and go with Naffy's initially, and then when the volume goes up, start doing more bespoke lines? Maybe. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go with Naffy's for now. Um, oh, maybe I'm not going to. Um, yeah, no, I'm not going to. Yeah, no. Eh. Uh, in case anyone's ever wondering, when someone says yeah, no, it means no. And when they say no, yeah, it means yeah. I have no idea why people say that, but it's a regionalism as far as I know. And it's one I picked up somewhere along the way. Right. Okay. What do I need here? I need, well, that's a good question. What do I need? Well, exit the thing and go and look at what you have. So between the hubs, I'm gonna need what am I doing? I'm gonna need everything between the hubs. Why is this even a question? Buy. General. Cargo. But what do I need initially? Flat cars? Damn it. Naffy's is what I'm gonna end up going with, isn't it? How much does Naffy's weigh? 5 tons. Hmm. Yeah. Naffy's. I'm going with Naffy's. Okay, that's 10. That's 20 wagons. And that takes us to 155 meters. Um, yeah, that's only 80 capacity. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. But if I do that, then if I stick four of them on there, um, new line, right, from Vancouver hub to Allentown hub, right. Okay. So this is going to be an inter-hub line, and it's going to be Allentown to Vancouver. Yep. Okay. Oh, get that back. Get this back. Okay, we're using a main platform there. Oh, that looked funky. Right over here, and a main platform here. Okay, we're good. Right. Get the clock rolling, get the train rolling. We'll just observe it coming out. I mean, look at that. We've got a train driving out of there. I do find it amusing how the trains are just magically grow out of the depots. That's what you get when you have multiple scales on the same map. I mean, the Naffy's wagons actually don't look terrible. Uh, they're just not the ideal option. Um, and this will come up this way. It'll come around here. It should all be good. Now, while you were away, I was putting in some track and a freight hub up here as well. But we won't worry about that too much just at the moment. No, what we want to do is get some of these guys connected up. Right. Okay. So that's going to need some truck stations, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we could start with this here. Yeah. And we could put this right, I don't know, here. Yeah? Yeah. And then we can bring a road out. Yep. So this is the Minneapolis iron ore mine, right? Mine ore. Yep. So this will be the Minneapolis iron ore mine. Yep. And we're going to change this to say freight hub. Right. Okay, so we've got that. So now I just need something going back and forth there, right? I'm going to need a depot. Yeah. Where should I put the depot? In a place. Ah, we are just hitting on all cylinders, aren't we? Well, one of these depots could do. You know what? I could just put it like this. Whee! Okay, turn off snapping. Ooh, no, I probably want to put it back here. Yeah, okay. And then we get a road down that way. Yep. Now what are you doing? I'm going to buy some wagons here. Now, cargo. Right. So we've got one option. Um, Somehow I think I'm going to need more than 10 of these, but I'm going to go with 10 of them. New line. We're going to go from, okay, come on. Uh, New line. Here to here. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be, um, this is going to be Minneapolis, iron mine to Vancouver hub. Yeah, yeah. What's line one? Delete it. Okay. Right, so these guys will go, and we're already collecting, right? Let's do something here. Manage line. Here we're going to allow both platforms. Yeah. That'll overlap the dwell time there, which probably won't make any difference, but we can do it. Right. So as once these guys, let's just speed time up, let them get there a little bit faster. But once these guys start moving cargo up here, it's going to drop in up here, and then it's going to come in over here, and then it's going to move it over to here, and then nothing's going to do anything with the steel. Yeah. Right. So we're picking up, uh, yeah, we're going to need way more of those on there. Way more of them. Um, this guy. Are we going? Who's going to win the race? Ah, the wagons won the race. So we're going to take. We're going to take 8 with us. Ooh. I'm going to ride this just for a little bit because I want to see this new track here. Is if you remember, we messed around with it just a little bit last time, and it just went in nicely. Uh, as I captioned the episode, surprisingly not a bridge episode. Yeah, because it wasn't. Yeah. Uh, yeah, this seems to have gone in quite well at this point. And we come in up along the nose of the mountain here. And slalom a bit. Right. Come through another spot. Yep. And now we've lined up with the other original line. Ooh, that's a little lumpy. And off we go. Onto the original track. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's as much riding as we need to do. Right. So we got that going. Now, what else do we need to get online that's in trucking distance? Well, not much just at the moment. Yeah, not much. Um, but it does make the hub useful. Right. Um, Yeah. Well, I definitely need to connect up the food operation here. So I'm going to do that. Nope. That's far enough to warrant a train. Yeah. So I'm going to need a train operation here. Whee! Uh-huh. Oh, that's a train operation. Yeah. So this... Okay. So we're going to have to... Okay, did I leave enough room for the track to get out? I did. Good. That would have been annoying. Okay, so we're going to do this. And this is a local, right? So it's got to get over that way. But I think we'll snap alongside the main line here and get through this bit, right? And all the way up over the crossing here, I think. Yeah, I think all the way over the crossing. That does seem like it's probably right. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. And this... oh, I can slow time down and close that. Yeah. That'll make it quieter, won't it? Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, so this can come out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it'll have to come up to about there. Which side? Well, if I'm going to end up doubling it, I might as well just double it. Right? Yeah. So I've mentioned this many times doing this, but what I'm doing there with the tracks gets a level crossing. Uh, Instead of getting a slightly off level, one track slightly higher than the other, which is really annoying. So bring that up to there, and then it can go over there. Yep. Right. Okay, so that gets us a track that can come out here, and also can bring it up to here to the forest. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right, actually. So So how would I do that? Well, we could do it this way. Yeah, yeah, I could do it that way. Yeah, that is definitely going to do it that way. So what do you expect to do with this? Put a station over here, obviously. Oh, I see. You're gonna put a station over here, obviously. You're just repeating what I said. Yeah, obviously. You know, you just built that crossing and then you bulldozed it. Yeah. Well, as long as you know you did that. Right. Okay. Now you need one of these. Whee. Well, you could do it that way. Well, yeah. I know, because I did it that way. I see. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. I have eyes. Oh, you're going to be that way, are you? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well, if you're going to be that way, I'm just not going to talk to you. Oh, yeah, that's what you think. What? What does that even mean? I don't know. You said it. No, you said it. No, that's just stupid. Stop doing that. Why? I just said it's stupid. Oh, oh, you meant that literally. Okay. Right, now what do we do? Signals? Yeah. Signal. Signals. Signals. How are you going to get trains onto these tracks? Well, obviously, I'm going to put some sort of a crossover. Oh, yes, that would be the likely way to do that, wouldn't it? Not just likely, it's the only way, unless you want to build a depot. Well, I could build a depot. Yeah, but you're not going to. Oh, you know me so well. No, I don't. You're sure about that, are you? Yeah, pretty much. And you're doing the nonsense again. Yep, pretty much. Okay, well, as long as you know that. Right. Well, so I have that. Yes, yes, you do. You have that. Oh, what are you going to do with it? Put the crossover in for one. Ah, yes, that might perhaps be useful. We. You know, you don't need to put a grand double slipped crossover thingy in there. Yeah, I know. Uh, okay. But you put it in there anyway. Yeah, I did. Okay, so what do we need for, we need these for grain, right? Yep. Okay, you're gonna need one of these. Yep. And that will, can we can put a dozen on there before it gets really bad. Okay. 84 capacity. Okay. Um, one? Yeah, one. Okay. New line. Okay. So we're going from here to here. Right. And this is going to be um, Vancouver hub to Carlsbad, uh, food factory. Yep. Gondola. Okay. Right. Um, oh yeah, and you're gonna need flat cars for that. Right. Okay. Right. Add the general. Buy it. New line. Go from here to here. Yeah. So that's gonna be Vancouver hub to Carlsbad Forest. Yeah. Why don't you just make this one Carlsbad Forest so you can find it later? Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. And this is a food processing plant. Yeah, it is. Don't lean on the keyboard if you're typing things. Ooh, is that how the space got there? Yeah, it pretty much is. This is the Carlsbad food processing plant. Really? Food processing plant. Yeah. Okay, good. Right. Um, well, I think we should probably come over here. No, and we'll just double the number of those guys on there. Um, Manage line. Vancouver Freight Hub. We're going to also add platform 4 and Allentown Freight Hub. So that is 6. Yeah. Okay. This is where dwell time overlapping could be useful. Right. And I think we probably need at least double the number of trains on there. Right. Okay. Right. Now, have we... Ah, we do have iron going over to the steel mill. Yeah. Okay. That's that's going to have some hub action going. Yeah. Well, I think that's probably getting on for enough fiddling for this particular episode. What I need to find is an oil refinery. This is a fuel refinery, right? That's a fuel refinery. That's crude oil. That's a plastic chemical plant thingy. There's an oil refinery at Detroit. 2 of them. One at Detroit, one at Philadelphia. Yeah. That tells me I should be looking at a hub over at Detroit. Yeah. That does look right, doesn't it? A hub at Detroit. Okay, well, that I think is probably going to be the next project because I definitely need to get. Um, oh, we got 3 oil refineries over here. Oh, nice. It's refining town. Ah, so if I put the hub here, we could we can get the forest and one of these guys in catchment. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun. So next time around, maybe a hub over here, and some tinkering with the main lines. I think I might build the hub off camera, and then we can do the mainline tinkering to get the freight trains through down to here. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Anyway, that's going to be all for this time, you know. And I do have a Patreon. The link is in the doobly-doo. If for some reason you want to support the channel, if not, well, you know, you can ignore the link in the doobly-doo, and it's perfectly fine. Uh, Also, there's the usual like, comment, subscribe business that everybody asks for the past forever on the YouTubes. You can do that or not. You know, entirely up to you. And yeah, that's all for this time. So see you back next time.